Hey, how's it going? And today I just wanted to do a quick video on this DP tree tool and how I am convinced it can be used to make lightning bolts. So I haven't perfected the procedure yet, but I'm getting very close. So anyway, you just got to go to this website here and download this one, DP Vidor Mesh Tools, and it has the tree tool in there. So let me just, I'm in layout right now, but let me jump back into modeler. So I've been playing around with this a little bit today. So I'm just going to close all here. I'll go back into the kind of the standard view. And to do this, it's really pretty simple. We just go into create. We're going to make a ball and make it like that. And this tree generates from the origin. So I think what I want to do is, well, let me do this first. I'll go ahead and hit spacebar to drop the tool, and then I'm going to right click and select these lower points, and then I'll just delete them. And now I'll just go ahead and go F2 to go on the top of the origin. And then I can just, with the, let me zoom out here a little bit. I can just hit T and just drag straight up. You know, kind of far, kind of lost view of things there. Hit A, and then I'll back up there, something like that. Okay, now this needs to be in the background, so just to keep things straight in my mind, I'm just going to go Control C, go to the second layer, hit Control V, and then come back to the first layer and delete the first layer, and then I'll open up the second layer for reference. And now we're ready to go. So all I got to do is go to Utilities, go to Additional, and there's the tree tool right there. And this works through the numeric panel. And what I want to say is, you know, it's like one of those things like where you're in a grocery store and you're asked for something. You know, it's like, hey, where's the dishwashing liquid? And it's like the guy goes, it's right there. It's right in front of your face. You know, that's kind of how I feel about this, because it was like, I never saw this part over here where it says interactive tree. And I'm going to show you how this relates to building lightning bolts. Is, of course, lightning bolts don't have 250, I mean, they don't have that many branches, but I see them mostly as having like a one branch and then having a bunch of sub branches. So just let's say we're going to just do one to start with, and just leaving everything at the default, and we're going to render as polygons. I think that polygons is probably the way to go, especially when it's going to come to surfacing, trying to surface this thing. But we're going to go make tree, and look, we just get one bolt. Now let me just make this screen big and A in on it. Yeah, but see, with this that I never saw, the tree becomes interactive, and then you can very easily start experimenting with all these settings, which you may not fully appreciate. There's so many of them, like exactly what they do, the trunk deviation, is that what you're looking for? And by finagling all these settings, I don't know what settings you would like, but like, what's this one doing? Trunk height. See how it's changing things? And what you do is you would just come in here and just keep messing around with these settings until you found something that you thought looked like a lightning bolt. And what exactly are those settings, what they might be, you know, who knows? It's just a question of, you know, come in and play with them and just see. Branch distribution, you know, and I'll have to see myself. I haven't explored all of them, but basically you just kind of work through the settings. But with it interactive like this, it's just a question of time before you would stumble upon something that you thought looked really good. And then you can play with this configuration too, as far as how things might jet off and stuff. And they say, well, that doesn't even look like a lightning bolt. And it's like, well, no, we would turn it upside down. So this is going to kick me out of the tool when I do it, but now I could come here and delete this, And now go back to the first layer, and I could go to Y, I believe is the one. Y is the tool, right? Yeah, and just turn this upside down and go T. And that's not really that great of a looking one. I've gotten better ones than this, but you kind of get the idea of, I see it would be a lot more jagged. But with that interactive tree tool, it's just a question of playing around with the settings until you get what you like. So anyway, that's all I had for today. I hope you found this helpful, and I will, before March of 2023, I will have a really great looking lighting. So anyway, take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.